Hello, today we're going to have a look at the very first level of Train Valley 2 called the Forestry. This one should be pretty easy, so we'll just sort of do this as a nice sort of look at the difference between it and Train Valley 1. Alright, so we are on the clock here, we've got to get it under 5 minutes. Now it seems to be the biggest change between Train Valley 1 and Train Valley 2 is that now you're sort of more operating on a time limit as opposed to a particular sort of like amount of trains, so you control the trains going out in this one, which is a much more sort of a completely different game really to what Train Valley 1 was. So firstly what we need to do is I'll explain this paused. So we need to get the boards, and to get that you can see we need lumber and we need manpower, and so to get the lumber we need to get the lumber over here, and to make the lumber we need the manpower. So what we're going to do first is we'll send off some men to produce those logs. Now you can see down the bottom here we have trains, so at the moment we have 2 trains, and each of these level trains you can see have 2 carriages, and each of those carriages will carry 1 person. The 2,000 that's showing there is the amount of money that you're going to get for this train arriving. So it's pretty sort of neat system, because it means if you need to make money, all you need to do is just send more trains. So what I'm doing here now is I'm just sending off trains to here, because we're going to need 4 guys over here as well. Now what we can do is you can see we've got 3 guys left. Every time we make a wood, it costs 1 of those items that we've got. So when we make these, it's going to cost 1 lumber, 1 man per time that we make one. So now that we've got wood coming into production, what we'll do is we'll send our wood over to here. Our other conditions were, that we need to earn at least 40,000, and we need to avoid train crashes. So to earn that money, so we're going to be pretty alright. I mean, what we can do just to sort of fill space is just send more and more guys up here. Now one thing I've missed as well is that actually what we need first down here, as you can see, we need that boards. You actually need to get 2 lumber first, so you don't even know how many boards you need before you get that lumber. So what we'll do is we'll just send that 2 guys up here to get that. As soon as they've got that, then we'll send them back, and then we can send these guys on their way down here. It's a nice, very different game to the first one. I've only played around with it a little so far. I figured I might play it through as I make these videos. But from what I've seen so far, I really like it as a completely different game to what the first one was. Okay, so you can see it's worth 6,000, that's worth 4. So the 2 of these going along will jump us up to 28. That'll take us to 24, but we need more anyway. So what we'll do is we will send off 2 workers up there, and then we might send another 2 workers after them. No, we want to send out 2 workers over here. So we'll send this through. See, we're going to be well under the required time limit anyway. We shouldn't be any sort of rush to get this done. It does seem to me though that what this sort of results in is a lot of times you need to probably play a level through once before you will successfully get it, because you need to know how many of those numbers behind the sort of thing you need are going to be stacked. So like say if you do this once and you know, alright, once I get those 2 boards and 2 logs and I'm going to need those 6 boards. Whereas if you're playing it for the first time, all you know is you need some boards after you get those logs. But as you can see with this one, even sort of doing it in I'd call it a poor order way, we're still going to get in there with a ton of time left. There we have it, level 1. Perfect across the board. World rankings, we can sort of just take them in as well. Feel free to chuck in the comments any questions you have, anything that you really like about this game. I'm curious to hear what you think of it, because so far I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, any questions or comments or anything at all, feel free to like and subscribe as well. And until next time, I will catch you later.